Greetings everyone, today I am going to show you SECourses Upscaler Pro application. I have been working on this application non-stop since the last time I have made a tutorial video. We have made so amazing new improvements and added new features to this application. So today I am going to show you them. Plus I will show you new upcoming features to our Trellis Image-to-3D application. Let's quickly begin with some comparison of our application. The first is our SECourses Pro Upscaler improvements. So the top one is the original video, the bottom one is our upscaled video. As you can see, our application added so much amazing new details to the video. So let's see its slider comparison version. So it is beginning from left to right. The left one is original video, the right one is the upscaled video. As you can see, our upscaler is adding amazing amount of new details to the video. This video went viral on social media. This is an AI video. So let's compare it with the Topaz AI and see the result. So this time we are seeing original versus Topaz AI. Topaz AI adding so little amount of new details compared to our SECourses Upscaler Pro application, as you can see right now. So let's see the slider version of the Topaz AI. So here on the left we see the original video, on the right we see the Topaz AI version. There is a too little amount of new details when we consider the comparison with our upscaler. And finally let's compare it with our upscaler. So SECourses versus Topaz AI. Okay, the left one is our SECourses upscaler, the right one is the Topaz AI. Pay attention to the details difference. I mean, our upscaler is like 10 times better than the Topaz AI. It is working as low as 8 GB GPUs, maybe even lower. It is also really fast. Let's watch one more time. You see the details, the amount of details in SECourses Upscaler Pro FlashVSR Plus is much better. It is many times better than the Topaz AI. This FlashVSR Plus version is made by me. It has so much new improvements and features compared to the other public repositories that you are going to find. Let's also see it from the video comparison slider. So I'm going to add test one SECourses and test one Topaz AI to compare them. This application is studio level. I am going to show you some of the amazing features. So let's make full screen. So on the left we see the original input, on the right we see the SECourses, as you can see right now. And you can play with the slider. Let's also sync it because sometimes it may get out of sync, and you can see how much details our upscaler is adding. So you see the right one is our upscaler, the left one is the original video. It has added so much amount of new details to the video. Let's see the Topaz AI version. So now it is original versus Topaz AI. So let's see the slider. I mean, look at it. The Topaz AI adds so little amount of details compared to our SECourses upscaler. Let's compare SECourses versus Topaz AI. Now you will notice the difference much better. So the left one is our one, the right one is the Topaz AI, and as you can see, there's a massive amount of quality difference between the SECourses FlashVSR Plus upscaler and the Topaz AI upscaler. Our upscaler is next level compared to it. This upscaler is running locally on my Windows computer. You can also run it on cloud GPUs, cloud services if you don't have a powerful GPU. You can also rent a powerful GPU on RunPod or on MassedCompute or SimplePod and upscale much longer videos much faster into much higher resolution than your own GPU. So our application has so much extra features. Let's also see the test case too. So first let's begin with the original video versus our upscaler. In the original video, so this video went viral on the social media. As you are seeing right now, our upscaler is doing another amazing great job. Let's see the slider version. So test 2 original versus slider with SECourses. By the way, I have used our application to generate these comparison videos. I will show you that. So this is also a feature of our application, that you can generate such comparison videos with custom titles, even with custom frame rate or the speed of the slider. As you can see, FlashVSR Plus of our own version adding so much amazing details compared to the original video. And I am going to also show you now the Topaz AI version. Let's see the Topaz AI versus SECourses slider. So it is beginning. The left one is our upscaler. The right one is the Topaz AI. I mean, the Topaz AI is almost as if it is like the original video. There aren't new details. This is generated with their latest version, Topaz AI latest version, default settings and 4K upscale. This is what it could do maximum. And our application is running locally as low as 8GB GPUs. I will show you live. And as you can see, our upscaler is next level. I mean, it is not even comparable to the Topaz AI at this quality. But these are not all the features of our application. Our application works with chunk-based, scene-based upscale. As you can see, it is splitting the video into scenes and upscaling each scene at a time. So it improves quality, it adds full resume capability, it lets you view the upscale live during the processing. So you can decide whether it is working good or not. So let's restart the application and show you. The installation is also super easy. So you will be able to download the latest zip file from this link. It will be in the description of the video, the latest installer zip file. It is 2.1, but the zip file name may not match the latest version because you don't need to update the zip file every time. Just running the install or update bot file will do, and you should follow requirements tutorial if you want to use torch compile. So installation and update is just Windows install and update .bat file. Then we will run the Upscaler Pro.bat file. It will download all the models automatically. It will make all the installation automatically. I will make a long video later about this. So let me show you some of the tricks of how to use application in this quick tutorial video. In the SeedVR2, the biggest trick is the batch size and the blocks to swap. This model is amazing for upscaling images. For video upscale with SeedVR2, you really need a bigger GPU, but for image upscale, it is amazing. So I'm going to upscale this image into 4x. It is 1024 to 1024. Now it will become 4096. Let's upscale live demonstration. If you get out of VRAM error, just maximize the blocks to swap, and you can also enable torch compile. It will speed up. So this resolution is requiring right now 26 GB of GPU because this is a massive resolution, but it is done in 7 seconds. Like total 8 seconds, or I think total will be like 20 seconds. Yes, it is done. So we upscaled this image from 1 megapixel into 16 megapixel within 30 seconds. And let's see the quality difference from left to right. Left to right. And let's also maximize the blocks to swap to see the both speed and the VRAM usage. If you don't have a powerful GPU, I recommend you to maximize the blocks to swap. You can also use the lower VRAM using models like 3 billion parameter. We are also supporting the GGUF models or FP8 models. You can use any of them. So with the maximum block swap, it is going to use like 12 GB of VRAM for this resolution. I mean, you can reduce the resolution and reduce the VRAM usage as well. This is the highest quality of an upscale. It is still really fast. I mean, it took lesser this time because the first was initialization, and it is done. This will make you lose zero amount of quality. It will be exactly the same quality. It will be automatically saved into the outputs folder with all the metadata and everything. You can see everything here, upscaled file, preprocessed file, if it is downscaled or whatever, because it shows everything. Let me show you a video in FlashVSR Plus. So with the FlashVSR Plus, we have several options. Let's first select our test video. I'm going to show you with test 2 video. When you upload video, it will first analyze and scene detect it, as you can see. So it will show you all the information both for images and videos. Okay, it is still updating. If it doesn't refresh at the first time, you can refresh the page. I am improving this process as well. Okay, it is done. So this video is 1320 to 936 pixels, and currently we have set 4x upscale. This model can do 2x or 4x. SeedVR2 can do any ratio. The 4x is the maximum quality, but 2x is also very good. So it is going to upscale 4x. However, since our downscale option is enabled, it is going to first downscale. So it is going to downscale into 1480 to 340 pixels. Then it will upscale 4x into 1920 to 1360 pixels. And it is going to split it into 9 different scenes and upscale each scene individually. Therefore, it will be maximum quality and you can upscale very long videos and you can have full resume. For resuming, you just need to provide outputs folder path. For example, let's say I want to resume the upscale 96. So I just copy paste it and start upscale and it will continue from which scene, which chunk it is left. So what other tricks that you can do? You can set this to any resolution you want. Then it will update all the values here. Pay attention to the values here. So now it is going to only downscale to this pixel and it is going to upscale into 3840 to 2820 pixel. This is a massive resolution. So these are the two tricks that you can do in this top section. I don't recommend you to change model version, pipeline mode or VAE model. These are the best and it is working really low VRAM. So what other thing you can do? Frame chunk size. As you process more frames at one time, it will be faster and higher quality. Since this is extremely optimized model and since we are processing chunks based, I recommend you to increase this and test whether you are getting out of VRAM error or not. And currently my maximum frame chunk processed at a time will be 299. Even though the video is 1055 frames, since we are automatically splitting it into the scenes, the maximum one will be 299, average will be 118 frames. Minimum will be the 40. Okay, then what other options there are? There is enabled DIT tiling. You should enable this, otherwise it will use a lot of VRAM. So unless you are working on cloud GPUs, you need to enable this. If you disable this, it will be much faster, many times faster, and it will be a little bit higher quality. Don't enable VAE tiling. I don't recommend it. It brings so little amount of VRAM and it can cause errors and other issues. This model can also upscale images, but it is not as good as SeedVR2 in my opinion. You can test it. So now when I click start upscaling, we will see entire process here and also on the CMD window. The first thing that it is going to do is it will split the video into chunks. You see input chunks here. Actually before this it will first downscale video. Why? Because our current configuration requires some downscale. You see this is the downscaled version. So it is going to process this, then split into chunks like this. Then it will start processing each chunk. As the chunks are processed, they will start appearing here. This is, by the way, fully also copying the audios of the videos, so you won't have any issues with the audio as well. And the chunks will appear like this, so you will be able to select each chunk, whichever chunk you want, and see them. Currently, since we closed this instance, it is not here. And let's look at the VRAM usage. The VRAM usage is like 16 gigabytes right now, lesser than 16 gigabytes, and we are upscaling into whopping over 4K. This is like 8 megapixel. So this is a very big upscale and it is really fast upscale on my local computer running fully locally. You can see the VRAM usage. It is fully optimized. With 16 gigabytes VRAM GPU, you can upscale into this resolution. If you don't have such powerful GPU, you can do this 2x or you can reduce this cap. So what other tricks there are for SeedVR2? There aren't much other tricks. You can reduce the sparse ratio or you can reduce the frame chunk size to like 32. So it will use lesser VRAM. You can also reduce these things, but I don't recommend them. Just play with the chunk size and see how it is doing. You can also change the tile size and tile overlap. I don't recommend though. Okay, what other features our application has? Let's also cancel this. You see, I will click this and cancel and it will immediately cancel it. And you will see that now 0 VRAM usage and 0 RAM usage. Okay, we have health check. When you run health check, it will show you whether you did set up it accurately or not. We have global settings where you can set the default outputs folder and default temporary folder. You can also set your theme like light or dark. We have fully working preset system that you can save and load at every tab, and it is saving and loading every configuration on every tab that we have. We have full queue system. You can queue multiple jobs. Just click upscale and it will automatically queue them. We have face restoration, RIFE frame interpolation. We have image based upscales. We have resolution scene split. You can set some options here about the scene split. And in the output and comparison, you can set also the output of the video. Let's refresh this a little bit. Yes, I have reported some gradual slowdowns, and the team is working. Hopefully the application will get much faster and much smoother. You can enable global RIFE here. You can set the FPS increase here. In the output format, you can change the output format here. In the video output format, you can set the SeedVR2 backend like this, 10-bit encoding. You can set your video codec. This is for SeedVR2 H265. You can set some tuning of H265 like grain. So we have a lot of options here like the quality, audio codec, whatever you want. And we have comparison display. This is automatically generating comparison of the upscaled videos that you will see in your outputs folder. Let me show you one of them. So for example, this is a fully completed video. You see that there is FlashVSR full example comparison. When you open this, it will show you the original and the upscaled version right away like this. This is automatically generated. We are also saving all the metadata like run summary or the run metadata or the run context. You will see everything. We are also saving the processed chunks. You can see them right away, the input chunks. If your browser crashes, if the Gradio crashes, it is not an issue. Everything will be still saved in the outputs folder. We have direct video compare, which I use it to generate those videos. With direct video compare, you can upload the videos and set the custom titles like the first video or second video, whatever you want. You can set them in here. You can set the label font size. You can also generate animated slider. This is taking a lot of time, and you can have a animated slider comparison like this. This took huge time to code. Believe me, this was a very hard job, very hard task. It is fully working. We have videos comparison slider. So the videos comparison slider is very cool. You can upload multiple videos like test 1 SE courses, test 1 Topaz AI, and it will let you quickly see them. For example, test 1 is the original. This is the SECourses Upscaler, and you can play like this. You can play with this slider and see the quality difference. You see the left one is original, the right one is SECourses Upscaler. You can switch to Topaz AI and click play, and you see the left one is the Topaz AI, the right one is the SECourses Upscaler. And you can see the quality difference. We can also sync if it is not synced. Yes. You see there is a massive quality difference between two upscaled videos. You can see the details difference. I mean, the SeedCourses is adding so much difference. It is not fully synced at the moment. Yeah, now better. You see, amazing difference. The SeedCourses FlashVSR is adding amazing differences, and it is fully optimized. I mean, let me show you the default settings VRAM usage. First of all, I recommend you to try default. So let's refresh and let's upload a video test 1. I'm not changing anything, and let's just click upscale and let's see how much VRAM it will use. It is going to upscale it into HD resolution 1920. So it will first downscale and then upscale. So it is using 12 gigabytes of VRAM right now, and I can reduce this even further. How can I do that? I can reduce. Oh, by the way, this is SeedVR2, not the FlashVSR. The SeedVR2 is more demanding. So first I recommend you to use FlashVSR than the SeedVR2. So I will just cancel this. Okay, it should be canceled. Yes. Let's go to FlashVSR. Let's upload our video. It is all default and start upscale. Let's see the difference. And let's see the VRAM usage. It is going to upscale the video into HD resolution. Since my original input resolution was not very low, I would upscale this into 2x with max resolution normally. But this is a demonstration to show you the VRAM usage. So currently it is using like 16 gigabytes of VRAM. Actually, it didn't make much difference. Oh, wait. Maybe it is not using. So let's cancel this. Let's just refresh to get the default. Okay, test 1. Let's make this 2x upscale. Okay, let's verify. Yeah, looking good. Let's see the VRAM usage. Okay, let's upscale. So play with the parameters, see which one is working best for your case. Try to not use shared VRAM, because if you start using shared VRAM, it will become too slow. Sometimes it doesn't give out of VRAM memory. It is just using the shared VRAM of the NVIDIA. Okay, now we are going to see the VRAM usage. Yes, it is using under 8 gigabytes of VRAM GPU, and it is upscaling amazingly fast into HD resolution. So this is really pretty amazing. And now I will show you some things about the upcoming Trellis. I am working hugely on Trellis application. I have added UniRig rigging to our Trellis application so that now you will be able to generate skeletons to your characters like this. You will be able to use them in any 3D. It is not perfected yet, but I am working on improving. These errors you see will be all gone. I am adding massive improvements to the application. I am working on it. Adding this 3D rigging, model rigging took my huge time. I am using UniRig and I had to compile so many different libraries. This is working on CUDA 13 and Torch 2.9.1, supporting all the GPUs out there. Currently I am using RTX 5090, but working with every GPU and working really fast and optimized. This took my huge time. I mean, 3D world requires so many custom libraries, custom open source projects, GitHub repositories, and none of them is ready to be used by the newer GPUs. They are all outdated, so I had to compile every one of them, and it is working amazing right now. We are saving all the formats directly. So let's open the outputs folder to show you. You see we are saving skeleton FPX, preview, GLB, skinned FPX. It is doing everything with the texture as well. And as I said, it will get much better. I'm also going to add multiple angle input, hopefully, like front, right, left, and backwards. So let's import, for example, let's import this one. I'm not a 3D expert, so I can't tell you much, but okay, this is the FPX. This has the pose, armature bone. Okay, when I delete this, you can see it like this. So let's add another input like this one. Okay, import. Okay, this is like this one. I don't know what exactly it is, but it is like this, as you can see. And we have textured preview, bones and skins. You see it is showing everything. Okay, let's see the rendered video. Yes, like this, you see, and it will get much better. Hopefully, I'm working on it. And let's see, there is skeleton preview. Okay, let's see this one. Okay, you see, it's amazing in my opinion. And you can see the generated skeleton, the rig, the body. Yeah, pretty amazing. So I'm working on it. Hopefully it will get much better. It is not updated yet, but soon. The link of the Trellis 2 and the Upscaler will be in the description of the video. If you have any questions, just message me. I am adding new features, new request features, like someone requested me to first upscale 2x with SeedVR2, then upscale 2x with FlashVSR. So I am going to hopefully add that too. You will be able to multiple stage upscale. It will be based on the queue system. It will be added here. This page will get much more improved. So use it, test it, report me any errors, report me any requests that you have. Hopefully I will make it much better. This will be the ultimate video and image upscaler. Hopefully I will add newer models to here as well. I may even add the SUPIR into this application as well, if it be easy and possible. So I'm working on this application. This will be the future one for all application, much better than Topaz AI or any alternatives. Any newer model that comes will be also implemented into this application. I am investing huge time into this application, and the Trellis 2 will be the ultimate application for image to 3D with lots of features like rigging or like multiple angles input or whatever there will be. Okay, hopefully see you later in another amazing tutorial video.